Hello, writers. Welcome to this week's Writer's Tool Shed. We're going to learn 5 new words this week, and so here's our example story. The table was set for an elegant dinner. China, crystal, silverware, all arranged on top of an exquisite tablecloth. Kyle had been especially clever about arranging the flowers, choosing exactly the right colors to communicate safety and trust. He was determined to close this business deal, so everything needed to be perfect. The clients were just sitting down when Kyle saw it. A mouse snuck out of the kitchen door. It scampered across the carpet right towards them. Kyle tried to mash it subtly under his foot, but he missed. Screams rang out. The client jerked the tablecloth, and the whole dinner set went flying. Scraps of food landed on the floor, on the ceiling, on his wife's dress. Kyle saw his whole business deal go up in flames. Could anything be saved from the embers? Probably not. So our first one is exquisite, which is an adjective, means of the highest quality, beautiful. So I might say, oh, the workmanship on this table is exquisite. Look at this. Look at this exquisite carving on here. If you're using it to write, comparing exquisite versus excellent, like I could also say, oh, this was excellent workmanship on this table, but excellent focuses more on the high skill, like out of everything, this is the best. And exquisite more focuses on the appearance and how beautiful it looks. Yes, it also did have great skill going into it, but it's about the end product and the appearance. Clever means quick thinking and intelligent. A lot of people associate cleverness with foxes because they have to sneak into the hen house and grab the chickens. If you're using clever versus smart, smart can be used more generally to think about being book smart, being good at math, being just like figuring things out, and more intellectual. But clever is more about your quick thinking, about your picking things up, you're resourceful. So somebody can be good at math, but they're not necessarily clever. Scamper is a verb to run quickly and lightly with small bounces. You can see the squirrels on this patch of grass here, like as they're running around, you can imagine them scampering because of those bouncing feet and the quick movements. Scamper versus scurry. Scamper is a more playful kind of a movement. Scurry, you're more likely to be scared. If you're scurrying, you're staying low to the ground, you're getting out of there as fast as you can. If you're scampering, you're more likely to go in different directions, back and forth, carefree kind of a thing. Jerk is a verb to pull something with a sudden, sharp movement. This lady is going to try to jerk the tablecloth out from under all of the dishes without spilling everything to the floor. And she's got to do it very, very quickly to be able to try to accomplish that. If you're writing with it, if you use jerk versus tug, tug is also to pull on something, but tug is not quite as fast or as sudden as a jerk. So if you said like, oh, he tugged on my jacket versus he jerked my jacket, one of them, the jerk is stronger. Scraps. Noun, small pieces of a larger whole, often already used. So you can see scraps of metal lying here in the yard. They're pieces, right? They're not necessarily even whole pieces. And so that's the emphasis there. Scraps versus leftovers. If something is left over, the emphasis is more on, hey, it's been used before. And so like this is our second time. But scraps could be left over from something else, but the emphasis is more on the shape, the fact that it's not whole, it's in small pieces.